Good morning, happy Friday and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. My name's Amy Wilkes. I'll be presenting the show today alongside Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
You okay?
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And in the demonstration corner we have got the lovely Anne-Marie.
Hello.
Good morning. Are you okay?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm not bad, thank you.
Good.
Excited for the show
Super
today.
excited. This collection is so beautiful.
It's gorgeous,
Yeah.
isn't it? You
Yeah.
had it on Hobby Maker yesterday.
Yeah, it was so busy yesterday for this as well. People were checking out before we'd even dropped the price. It was
because I think
crazy.
they know by now, don't
Yeah.
they, what the sorts of prices that we're
Yeah,
going to do for our
definitely.
collections as well. And when you saw all the gorgeous samples that we've got as
So
well,
beautiful.
it is stunning. So we have got a brand new range that is going to bring elegance to your card making with our latest topper collection. It's got gorgeous painted florals that you are just going to love. But also, I need to remind you, it is rewards points party. So you are getting double points on all of your purchases. When does that end?
Sunday midnight.
Sunday at midnight it ends, so make sure you get your orders in before then. So it's double points. So for classic members, you are now getting 2 points for every £1 that you spend, and Diamond Club members, you are getting 4 points per £1 that you spend. There are also bonus points on products, so make sure you check those out as well. But before we look at this gorgeous new collection, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. And look at the prize that you could win today. So we have got our gorgeous moonstone dies, our beautiful backgrounds. You are getting 3 of those dies in total, worth £44.97, and we are going to have 3 lucky winners that we will announce at the end of today's show. So we've got the Sunbeams background panel, and just look at the size of these. They are going to fill your the fronts of your cards. You've got your kaleidoscope there. Almost looks sort of florally as well there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then lastly, your crackled background.
I do love that one as
Super
well.
versatile,
Do you know what
aren't
that
they?
one reminds me of right now? Easter eggs.
Yes.
You know, when you get and they've just got like that crackle kind of
Yeah,
shape
I mean,
on
if
them,
you've
haven't
got our
they?
the
Yeah, the nesting
egg-shaped dies,
die.
isn't it? We'll have to get
That
those
would
on the
look
show.
so
won't they?
cool,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
That is going to look lovely. So you could be in with a chance to win those. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. What year did Super Mario make his first appearance in a video game? Was it A, 1981, B, 1978, or C, 1985? And I did the same thing as you. It wasn't till I got home on Monday that I realised why it was Mario Day.
Yeah.
So it was March the 10th. Yeah, I thought that makes perfect sense.
Well,
now.
it did, but nobody told us, did they?
No.
Nobody said
No,
anything.
we just felt like it was a bit of a random,
Yeah.
random question.
Which is not new for us. This
No.
is the thing, so.
But that's what we like about them. So make sure you like, share and comment your answer to be in with a chance to win those. But we must have a look at the gorgeous cards that you are going to be able to make with this brand new collection. How gorgeous are all of those? So this is our brand new collection. Your painted petals. You just look at the toppers. They are just stunning. You can see all the gorgeous colours in there. I love the grey tones
Me
in
too.
these, don't you?
Yeah.
Really different. And gorgeous sentiments are there. That one says, every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favourite. So lots of sentiments on there as well. So you are going to get 4 topper sheets,
Yeah.
4 foiled cardstock and 4 printed cardstock within this. You can see there the ultimate collection. So you've got your, oh, is it 8?
Oh, sorry, 2 of each. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so 4
Yeah.
times 2. So you are getting all of that topper collection. You are also getting the inserts and the 8x8 paper pad, which we are going to go through in the second part of the show. And you can see the price there, $29.97, or if you are a Diamond Club member, just £26.97.
That's just crazy.
And also, if that wasn't crazy enough, you can see there a bonus 300 points to put when you
That's
purchase
just
that
insane.
ultimate collection.
Lisa, is that like £3 off?
Yep.
So
Yes.
basically, $23.97 is your price.
Yes.
And do you get your normal reward points as well,
Still get
Lisa?
double.
So you're getting the bonus points and,
And
double
double
reward
points.
points.
So I think a diamond member would get.
Oh, let's work this out.
404 points.
What?
404 reward points.
404 reward points if you
That's like
purchase this as a
£4
Diamond Club
off.
member.
So
Yeah.
it basically takes that down to $22.97 if you're a Diamond member.
That-
That is crazy. When your toppers are $19.99.
Yeah, and you've got a full 8x8 paper pad in there and the inserts. That is amazing.
Crazy.
But just look at the colours within here. So you've got these gorgeous sort of the pinks and greys, and then you've got the cardstock to go with it.
It's lovely, isn't it? I
It's
love all the different florals
absolutely
that we've
stunning.
got.
It's
It's just perfect for this time of year, isn't it? As we're kind of heading into spring and we're starting to see everything come back to life.
It's so nice, isn't it? When you look in the garden,
Yeah.
you can see that things are starting to sort of bloom again. You can see the gorgeous foiling that you've got on there, just catching the light.
It's so beautiful. I love the foiling that we've got on the florals as well. Like some of
Yes.
them have got, it's like outlined in foil and it just kind of sparkles,
Absolutely.
doesn't
So,
it?
and so it just catches that light,
Yeah.
doesn't it? You've got the tags there, you've got the border strips. And I love to look at the gorgeous frames with all those
So
details
pretty.
on. Just stunning. So you've got the purple. Oh, look at that.
I know, I love the wisteria. It's just gorgeous. I think it's wisteria anyway. I was saying that yesterday, so I hope it is.
That is just stunning. And you can see there, I think this is the one where you've got that foiling
So good, isn't it?
all in the flower as well.
I just love the texture that we've got in the background as well, you know,
Yes.
because it's got that canvas painted kind of vibe.
Yeah, I love that look as
It's
well, isn't
so
it?
lovely.
Yeah. So getting that look without having to create it yourself, isn't it, is just
And
stunning.
the colour of this one is just so beautiful.
How would you describe that colour?
It's-
Grey, blue.
It's so unusual, isn't
yeah,
it?
I think it would depend what
Yeah.
cardstock you put it with
Yeah.
as well, wouldn't it? Say it again.
It's like a swan.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, but Dave yesterday was... He
Moody
kind of,
blue, that's what we like.
yeah. Dave was picking it up as a bit of a lilac as well yesterday,
Oh,
like a
okay.
lavendery kind of grey. So I think it depends on you as
Yeah.
well, what colours you kind of see. But it's such a gorgeous colour.
Definitely, but I think this collection is just going to be suitable for so many different people, but
Yeah.
also so many different occasions
Oh,
as well.
definitely. We've got so many occasions covered. We've got like happy
look at
birthday,
those.
best wishes.
Yeah.
All my love, someone special. We've got a little something to brighten your day, just something like that as a sentiment.
Nice.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Again, it's got that gorgeous foiling on the edge there. And then I love this one.
Oh, me too. I had to really try to not just demo all of that topper sheet.
Yeah. Because you could, I mean, this one at the top, it could be sort of an all-out card where you use all three.
Yep.
Like maybe a trifold card or a triple easel card. But then you could also create 3 smaller cards, couldn't you, with those as well. So entirely up to you. And because you get 2 of each, you could do both, couldn't you, really?
Yeah.
I just love how you've got those sort of subtle patterns in there as well on the edge. The gorgeous florals there. How you could fussy cut around this one, couldn't you, as well? Absolutely stunning. So you are getting 8 topper sheets within there, 8 foil cardstock and 8 printed cardstock. That is your luxury topper collection. If you want that on its own, you can get that for $19.99 or $17.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. But don't forget, for that small amount extra, you are getting your bonus 300 points, your inserts and your 8x8 paper pad. We have also got the individual topper sets. So it might be, as I went through them, that there's some that you particularly like, or you know that you're going to use more than what comes in the Ultimate Collection. So you can get them individually. So these contain 1 of your topper sheets, 1 foil cardstock and 1 printed cardstock. They are $3.99 or $3.59 for Diamond Club members. And it is the same cardstock that you get within that Ultimate Collection as well. They are also on offer, any 5 for the price of 4. So you could double up, triple up on some of your favourites as well. And you can see the topper sheets, the cardstock in there as well. Stunning. So if there's any that you want individually, or you've got the Ultimate Collection and you want to add a few more to them, those are your topper sets. We have also got our inserts. And these do really just finish off your card, don't they? So these can be printed onto through your printer. You can stamp on them, you can ink onto them. You're getting a total of 24 of your A4 inserts. There are 8 different designs, 3 of each. Let's see if we can separate them. And you can see it's just a more sort of muted tone, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could still use these on the front of your cards
100%.
as well if you wanted to. Yeah. Let me just trying to separate them all. So you'll be able to see as we go through them which ones coordinate with which topper sets as well. But just adding that insert, especially if you are making to sell, you can add a premium on if you've got the insert. And how gorgeous is that one? If you open the card up and that was both sides of the card, it would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? So these are your inserts. Again, you can buy them on their own if you want to. $7.99 or £7.19 if you are a Diamond Club member. And again, it might be that you want to add extra inserts because, you know, if you're somebody who is really good at really using your topper sets, you know, like being a frugal crafter,
really
then it might be that you need another set of inserts. So those are also available individually. But let's have a look at some of the cards that you can make with these. Look at this one. Was this one you did yesterday on Hobby Maker?
Yeah.
So bringing in dies from your collections as well. Maybe if you are the lucky winners of our Win It Weekly, some of those would look stunning with this collection. And just the variety of cards that you can make. How gorgeous is that? Just that thank you.
That's so nice.
On there. And not a lot of the cardstock used on that one, is it?
No.
So think about how much you would have left over.
Is that on a little decal card as well?
Yes, it is.
That's cute.
Really pretty, isn't it? I think that kind of suits that sort of painted
Yeah.
look as well there, doesn't it? If cuddles were medicine, you'd be
love-
better already. Wishing you a speedy recovery.
Love that sentiment so much.
And again, love the use of that cardstock there, and just putting the gorgeous little topper on the bottom there.
That's fab, isn't
Just
it?
stunning. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, I love this that Jane did. Isn't it fabulous? I love how she's used the toppers and the frame
Is
like that.
so clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what I love, when you've got the toppers that are the same
Yeah.
size, you can do that and then put the frame onto there as well. And just seeing
It's so
how that
pretty,
looks
isn't it?
displayed, that is absolutely gorgeous. And then bringing in, wishing you lots of love. So many different card styles with
Yeah.
these, isn't there? Which is really nice as well. I love how you can put that frame on the one side of the
And it
gatefold,
interlocks, yeah.
and then the topper on that other one. Absolutely stunning. Oh, this one's got ribbon on it.
Ooh, fancy.
So again, opening that ribbon up.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
I just love the patterns in the background as
Yeah.
well, isn't it?
They're
Such
just wonderful.
really soft colours on there as well. We've then got a lovely stepper card.
Oh, love a stepper.
Yes.
Just so
it's a
classic.
go-to, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, having that lovely central image topper on there, and then those two in the background as well. You can
It
see
looks
how they've been.
beautiful. Oh, it's a little fancy stepper.
Yeah, so attaching the
Yeah.
centrepiece to the front too.
Nice.
Using those border strips again. And then this was another one that you made yesterday, wasn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is using the parchment.
Yeah.
Which
Something is not straight on there though. It's really bugging me. I don't know what it is, but something definitely looks off to me.
There you go, it doesn't now. Look, it's all good. But absolutely stunning. And I love how it all comes together, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
imagery on each of the elements, whether
Yeah.
it be the cardstock, the topper, or the parchment, just
Yeah,
sort
we
of
used all
blend
sorts on there.
perfectly
The
on there.
cardstock, parchment, the topper, the sentiment, the pearls. You
Yeah.
know, it was just a real mix of everything.
But a stunning 8x8 card there. So these are the types of cards that you are going to be able to make with the gorgeous Painted Petals collection. Should we go for a demo?
Yes.
all right?
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to use the Beautiful Wisteria. These are demos that I had left over from yesterday.
fab.
I prepped these on Monday though, so I can't remember what I'm doing with this one. I just need the scoreboard. What's it doing right the way around there?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. You were up in the other corner.
oh, that's what you get for tidying up,
You've been
isn't it?
hoovering up.
Well, I say I've been doing enough. I outsource.
Absolutely.
Outsource. You outsource the hoovering. That is funny. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is grab our scoreboard. I'm going to have to use the studio tool. I will put it back. And we've got a piece of acetate, which is 6x7, and we're making a 6x6 card blank. So I'm going to score this at 6, and then I'm also going to score at the next score line along, like 1/8 of an inch, so that we can get a fold in here, so that we're kind of creating a tab. But I also almost want like a little spine, so this sits really nicely when it's on the front of our card. So we've got like a kind of straight edge along the top here. So we'll pop the scoreboard away because we're done with that for now. We're going to go to our card blank, and before we do any mats and layers, we're going to get this acetate kind of sandwiched in so that it's all hidden away. So I'm going to go with some red liner tape on this inside edge on the top of our card blank.
I love this one because I don't think it's a flower that we see that often,
No,
isn't it? You
no.
know.
I like this one, and the lily pads. I think that's quite
Yes,
unusual as
yeah.
well. Oh, bless you, Lisa. Are you okay?
Choking on my drink.
Choking on your drink. Okay, so we're just gonna line this up on here. I can't quite see the edge. I think that's kind of in place. We're rolling with it now anyway. It's a bit further up. We can always do a little bit of trimmage if it's not quite right, because that's the very top of our card anyway, so you're not going to see, we don't want to see any of that kind of white, but it's not too bad. And then we're going to decorate like the inside of here. So it's going to create an easel style. It's going to sit kind of like this
gorgeous.
when it's done. So we need to decorate the inside. So on the bottom, I have got the kind of edge to edge of the wisteria that's going to sit on the base here with some of that gorgeous lilac mirror that we've got on the show as well. I love that we've got the kind of colours. Obviously,
it really brings out the colours.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we've got the silver, which is lovely because everything is foiled in silver. So that just kind of goes with everything. But having the colours like this that just match so perfectly is just lush.
And it's just different, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just nice
just mixes
sometimes
it up
to
a
bring
bit,
in
doesn't
those
it?
different colours.
So this is going to sit on the inside. So I'm going to go up to my score line, always just being wary that we don't want to go over that score line because your card won't fold up. So just, let me just reposition that a little bit further down. There we go. Like that. And then this one is going to go in the inside. So I just need to make sure that that still fits. I think I cut it down ever so slightly. So
Sure,
I think,
yeah.
yeah. But because of my acetates come down a little bit, I'm just going to take a little smidge off this. So let me double check. That one is exactly 6. I didn't take any off it anyway. Honestly. So we'll take, bring it to 2 notches under 6, and then just to match that, I'm going to bring this to 2 notches under. How did I do 3? Oh, I don't know what I did. I'm just going to go with that.
I know, I keep changing at the minute between 2 and 3,
Yeah.
and then I'm
And then
halfway
sometimes
through
do
and
a quarter, and I'm
can't
like,
remember what I started
I don't know what I'm
with, yeah.
doing. I mean, I don't need any assistance getting confused at the best of times. Like, I don't help myself. Okay, so that is going to sit onto there, and then we can pop that on the inside. So just using our tape runner is fine for this. And obviously that's going to then sandwich that acetate inside the card as well. So I'm going to take this right up to the top. I don't mind having a little bit of a gap at the bottom where the score line is because we need that gap anyway. But
Yeah,
obviously
especially
when
the mats and layers, isn't it?
when it's kind of folded up, you can't really see that gap too much anyway. So I'm all happy with that. Then our sentiment and our topper. So I like this frame, but I wanted my wisteria in there. So obviously we can do a little bit of mixing and matching, and we can just take this one out and we can drop this one in because they are exactly the same. You can obviously do that. And then because there's like a little space down here, and I thought I'm just going to add my little sentiment actually onto the topper because I just think it fits so perfectly in that space. So let's just grab...
That's a nice thing about having the different size sentiments as well, isn't it?
Just gives you so many options, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll get this on to our card here. So that's going to sit within there. And I'm going to pop this on with foam pads. So I'm going to go with some strips. So I'm just going to add one down each side.
Absolutely love the colours in this one.
Oh, it's just so stylish and elegant, isn't it? The whole collection, it's just... And that paper pad, I would seriously put some of those in just frames. You know, in the box frames. Those,
yes, it would look gorgeous when you can imagine forward.
Yeah, they'd look so stunning, wouldn't they? If you've got these kind of colours, you know, because obviously grey is still quite a big colour in home decor. So if you've got like an accent colour that's one of these, it's just going to look fabulous. So that's just going to sit in the middle of our acetate.
I mean, I'm very partial to a paper pad anyway.
Oh, me too, Amy. Me too. I love a paper pad. I was saying yesterday I'd have to have more than one because I need to use both sides. Like, I can't just have one. I know it's double-sided. I know you're getting multiples.
And you need one to look at.
Exactly. It's just, you need. So beautiful. Okay, so then I'm going to add my topper on with 4 mils just so that it kind of lifts it up from that frame. So I'm just going to add another little one on there just to get that in place.
And that's why it's so good to have the different depths of the foam pads.
Definitely.
I love it. Putting the frame on foam pads, but then the topper inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 4 mil.
Or you could have your frame on 4 mils and you could put your topper in flat so you're kind of looking in. You know, there's loads of different ways, isn't there? Okay, so that is how our kind of front is looking. Now it stands up quite nicely on its own with the acetate, but we do have another sentiment that we're going to pop across the bottom, and we're going to use that border as well. So we're going to go with the "If Cuddles Were Medicine, You'd Be Better Already," because I just think that is such a gorgeous sentiment. It's lovely. And we're going to add the border on with some strips. So I'm just going to grab a couple of those and just run those across that gorgeous border. And I'm just going to bring it to about there, and then just trim off what we don't need.
And just a reminder as well, whilst you're doing that, there is a giveaway of everything we make during March's shows here on Hunky Dory TV. We are going to give away to one lucky winner.
Are we?
We are.
That's like, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
I know about
so
the
there is
scrapbook thing.
that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a giveaway post. We are announcing the winner on the 1st of April, but it is not an April Fool's. We are definitely giving away all of the cards that we make during March to one lucky winner. So make sure you get involved with that and head over to the hub to read more about it.
How exciting is
I know.
that? That is fabulous.
And when you think about the range of cards that we
Yeah,
will make
there's gonna
during
be so
the month.
many. So many. Okay, so we're going to add some of our gorgeous pearls onto here now. I mean, just look how well these go. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to go with this kind of like mid purple. So I'm just going to add 2 onto there, and I'm going to add 2 onto this top corner as well. Just onto there, and I'm also going to add a little ribbon because we can.
Yes.
And I'm going to go with the kind of, it's like a really unusual shade, isn't it? Because it's like, is it pink? Is it purple?
Yeah. Again, I think it depends what you put it with,
Yeah,
isn't
I'm going
it?
to go with the grey actually, because I like the cooler tones that we're getting with this. So I'm going to go with the grey.
And we have got the ribbon coming up in the last part of the show as well.
So I'm going to bring that little bow in, just tighten up my loops, make sure I'm happy with how that sits. And I'm going to keep my tails quite long. I'm going to trim them but keep them quite lengthy. And I'm going to add this on with a glue dot. I found some in here the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. They're hiding.
The best thing to put ribbon on with cards, isn't it? Your glue dots.
Yeah, it's just perfect,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because it's that instant grab. You know it's going to hold. So we're just going to add that onto there. And another thing I like to do, I might do it, I'm going to get a glue dot, I'm going to chop it in half, and then because we've kept those loops quite long, I'm going to just give them a little twist.
Oh, nice.
So just add a little glue dot to that bottom end of our tail, just twist that back round and pop that down, and you can just again play around with how that kind of sits, and then we'll do the same on the other one.
I've never thought of twisting it round.
It's cute, isn't it? It just looks so nice with, I don't know, sometimes it just calls for a little bit of a fancy tail. There we go. But your glue dots will just keep that in place. So I'll just turn that around. I'm literally just going to pop my insert on the back as well. I'm just going to go in quickly with our, so then we've got that space to write our message still. And I always like, when I've got cards like this, I always like to do it on the back so that people don't really have to pick it up and look for like who's written it. You can just kind of see it rather than putting it on the bottom. So we've got that gorgeous insert on the back.
Matches perfectly as well, doesn't it, with the front?
It's just so pretty, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. And it does look like the top is floating, doesn't it? You can't.
It's just magical. If you get it in certain lights, you just can't even see the acetate, can you? It's just magical.
Absolutely gorgeous. And the cardstock just complements those toppers, doesn't it? And the ribbon is just a finishing touch. So we will have that ribbon later on in the show. But we must now show you the paper pad. This is your 8x8 paper pad. You're getting 48 double-sided sheets. So there's 12 designs, 4 of each. And then I will show you the back so you can see.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And you can see what Anne-Marie meant about just framing some of them.
Yeah.
They are absolutely gorgeous. You've got those sort of the larger petals on some of the papers, and then sort of a more detailed sort of pattern in the others. But you can see just how gorgeous these are, and that looks almost three-dimensional, doesn't it, the way they've got the paint look in there. And you can see on the reverse that pattern there, just the colours in there, isn't it? So we just, and again, how well this one complements, isn't it? You know that if you use the front and the reverse of the papers, you know it's going to match perfectly with whatever card you are making.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But you could fussy cut along here, couldn't you, along this line?
They're so gorgeous. I love that one.
I mean, that could just be sort of like a DL card, couldn't it, with a topper sentiment just there.
Yeah,
or if
absolutely.
you've got our book of sentiments.
They're just so
again,
beautiful.
That is stunning, like you
think
say,
even
in a frame.
Yeah, in a frame, or even some of those larger ones, if you kind of cut them in half and have like a panel on a card, you know, because some of the blooms are really big.
Yeah.
But I just love that.
The way it looks like it's just carrying
Just
down,
continues,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe that gives you an idea for the types of cards that you can make with it. You can see, look. It looks three-dimensional. Gorgeous artwork and gorgeous backgrounds as well, isn't it, that they are on?
Yeah.
And then this colour I absolutely love. What do we call it? Moody Sky? Just stunning. Another gorgeous one. So that is your Painted Petals paper pad. 48 pages within this. It does come with the Ultimate Collection, but if you want extras, you can get it on its own as well. In the Ultimate Collection, which is £29.97 or £26.97 if you are a Diamond Club member. And then on its own, it is £9.99 or £8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. But definitely, I think even if I got the Ultimate Collection, I'd be tempted to pop an extra one of those in.
Yeah.
Because I know how much paper we get through. Next up, to go with it, and all of these colours have been chosen specifically to match with that gorgeous collection. We have got your Painted Petals foiled edge-to-edge cardstock. You are getting 16 A4 gold foiled silver cardstock.
Gold foiled, yeah, it's silver foiled.
Silver foiled.
Don't
Silver
confuse
foiled.
Elisa.
It's not difficult. 8 foiled design on 2 different shades of adorable scorable. Could we have got any more foiling
It's packed,
onto
isn't
that
it?
sheet?
Absolutely
The answer
jam-packed.
is definitely no. But look at that. You could just use a small strip of that, couldn't you? You wouldn't need to use a lot of it. But you can see all of these colours are going to match perfectly with those toppers. Love that. You can see there the detail in the centre as well, isn't it?
It's just lush.
Just stunning. You will definitely want this to go with the collection. That gorgeous blue tones. I don't know what that one's called yet.
Is it not? Stormy Sky. Is that
it?
an old colour?
We don't know. We'll find out. But the foiling on these is just, and look at this one with the butterflies. How gorgeous would that look with that wisteria?
Yeah, it's just so
the
ditzy,
toppers
isn't
on
it?
there. Yeah,
Stormy blue.
stormy blue. Almost same as Moody Sky, in it.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. So this is your foiled edge-to-edge cardstock, and that lovely script there on those two. So 8 different designs on 2 different shades of adorable scorable. $9.99 or just $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. We then also have your adorable scorable. Again, this is going to match perfectly with the collection. You are going to get 24 sheets, 8 different colours, 3 of each. Again, $9.99 or $8.99 for Diamond Club members. And you can see those colours are the same as those within the foiled cardstock. but specifically chosen to match perfectly with your painted petals. So 8 different colours there. I love that green.
Oh no, me too.
3 of each, so you may want to stock up with those as well. And then lastly, this was so popular on
crazy.
Hobby Maker, wasn't it, yesterday?
Absolutely crazy.
This is the absolutely stunning printed parchment. You are getting 16 A4 printed parchment sheets. You're getting 4 designs and you are getting 4 of each. So you can see there how you could cut that, can't you, into those 3.
Yeah.
Make it into frames, boxes. You've then got your 4 smaller images there, and you can see with the parchment, and it looks totally different depending on what you put behind it.
Does, yeah.
So it might be with this bottom one here, maybe, that you put it on top of that pink adorable scorable.
Just really intensifies the colour of the petals.
You could use your mirror, couldn't you?
Oh, I love mirror behind
Yes.
parchment. It just gives it like a pearlescent finish. It's so unusual.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? And there's that gorgeous colour there as well. Again, you don't need to use lots of it on your card. And then sort of your last one there in the gorgeous green. So you are getting 4 designs, 4 sheets of each. So thinking you've got sort of 3 there, haven't you? So if you know you're getting 4 sheets of that,
yeah,
that's 12 cards, isn't it, with parchment that you could be making just with that one. So $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. And we've got lots of samples to show you here. You made this one yesterday, didn't you?
We did make this one yesterday,
So this one was made by Anne-Marie at Hobby Maker yesterday. You can see the gorgeous sort of pink, adorable scorable in there, and that use of acetate. There's an acetate piece there that you can see just to hold that sentiment in the centre there. Absolutely gorgeous.
I love a diorama.
Yes.
Just love them.
Yeah, they're another go-to, aren't they? Like a stepper. I love this one as well.
Yeah.
So like, almost like a trifold, and then you've even got those lovely papers on the back there. But just cutting into your cardstock. So that's the topper in the centre there, isn't it? And then these 2 you've just cut
It's just the corners.
into the cardstock.
Yeah, again, really minimal pieces of cardstock.
But then that gorgeous foiled, adorable scorable at the back.
Looks so expensive, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of those cards that you wouldn't see in the shops, isn't it?
No.
You couldn't buy that one. Another one here, we've got the gorgeous purples there.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Oh, we have a correction. The price on the paper pad is $11.99, not $9.99.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. So the paper pad is $11.99. I'd still get 2.
I'd still get 2. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And then here, bringing them in with some of your stamps and dies, maybe that one there, gorgeous love and hugs. Again, using those sort of decor cards as well. Have we got those in stock, Lisa, do you know?
I think so.
Yeah, if you check out the website.
That little love and hugs looks really cute on there.
Really nice, isn't it? Yeah. And I love the way the top is just to the side of that more detailed cardstock. So these card blanks are on our website as well.
Yeah.
So have a look for those. I love this one. It's the shape of it, isn't it? So bringing in some other of your nesting dies to create those sort of backgrounds as well. But that foiled edge-to-edge cardstock is just top tier, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
And then we've got some made with the parchment. So scoring that card blank on your scoreboard there, and then just adding.
Oh, that looks really classy, doesn't it?
Really nice, isn't it? That parchment into that frame.
You can make 16 of those with those panels because you get 4 on each.
Yes.
And then you get 4 sheets of each.
And then I think they'd look really nice as like a notelet set as well, wouldn't they? But again, you could make these up and then just keep hold of it. There's not an occasion I don't think you could send that for, is there?
No.
Birthday,
Perfect.
sympathy, get well soon, anniversary, lots and lots of ideas. This one here, by
Oh, I love
Barbara. It's
that.
just bringing in lots.
That's
it's,
really
it's all,
cute.
it's kind of showcasing
Everything.
all of the products, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you've got your foiled edge to edge here, you've got your paper pad here, your parchment down here, and then a topper down there. So just showcasing all 4 of those products.
Gorgeous.
Love the colours on that one. And then lastly, love how piecing these together, isn't it, to create that frame.
It's beautiful.
And then just that mirror in the centre there. Stunning samples, absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to go back for another demo.
Okay, so we're going to go with a 7x7 one for this card, and we're going to bring some of that beautiful parchment in. Some of the cardstock, our foil cardstock, our printed cardstock, a little bit of everything. So first of all, I'm going to trim this down to 7. And I'm going to take out the 2 edges. So I'm going to cut these off first. I'm just making sure.
I think it shows the quality of the collection, doesn't it, when you can use so much of it together?
Yeah.
Because it all matches, it all goes perfectly, all the colours coordinate.
It's fabulous, isn't it? And then this should just be about 7 with what's left. So we can pop the trimmer out the way for now. So we're going to create like a little bit of a cat flap with this. So we're going to put that gorgeous damask on the inside. Annoyingly, I'm going to put it sideways, but you're not going to see a great deal of it from the front of the card. So that's going to go on the inside. So let's get that in place.
Oh, talking of cat flaps, we've got one for our cat this week.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he goes out of it fine.
Yeah.
But just doesn't come back in.
What, like,
It's
refuses
still-
to come through it,
Yeah.
or?
So we'll go through it to get out.
Yeah.
Won't come back through it to get in. So just sits crying at the door
Oh,
again.
blah.
No, not 4 a.m.
No, we don't have a cat flap because we haven't got a door that we can put one in.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, we have no cat flap, but she's so soft anyway. As soon as she goes out, she's straight back in. She's such a softie. She really is. Okay, so on the front, we're going to cut these 2. I feel like they're upside down. That's better. We're going to cut these out. So rather than sticking them on and then cutting them out first, because I want to sandwich some parchment in between there, I'm just going to pencil line where the kind of edge is here, so I can see where I need to trim the middle section out. So just line that up on there. And then I'm just going to go with my trimmer actually. We'll just cut this section out. So I'm just going to bring it in ever so slightly from that pencil line.
Oh, somebody's asked on here, is March goodie box month?
We couldn't possibly say.
I think a while back, Dan did put things when it would potentially.
Okay, so Dan just has already told everyone.
Yeah, we can't possibly say.
But anyone who saw Hobby Maker yesterday,
Yeah, this is why you got to watch it, you see.
yeah.
Okay, so then we're going to sandwich that piece of parchment in there. You could be really, really tight and just add that tiny little panel in if you wanted to. If you wanted to be a little bit more frugal, which I know we always do, but just for time, I'm going to just go with the full kind of sheet under here. So just going to drop that on to there. Oh, you're not quite straight. Up you come. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to cover it up anyway. I don't know why I'm
You'll
panicking.
know.
I know, I will know. And then we're going to add those edges back on over this, hiding that adhesive and just sandwiching that parchment in between. So I say it's a cat flap. It's kind of, I don't know, do you call these like a bridge kind of card where you've got something that's kind of just in between there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Calling it a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute, isn't it? And you've just got that lovely translucent. Obviously, if I'd have put, say, the insert behind there instead, it's going to give you a different look as well. So play around with what you want on the actual inside of your card. And then we've got our topper. We've got the gorgeous border, which I'm going to run across that whole section. So I'm going to go again with some of our strips. Do we have any chunkier strips in here?
I think this is lovely because a few people said they've love parchment, they've got loads of it, but sometimes struggle to know what to do with it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I totally understand that. It's quite nice to see different ways with it, and I don't know. I think the instinct is always to do things like this where you can kind of see through it. But that card that I did yesterday, I actually really liked the look of it used just for kind of matting and layering.
Yes.
So you do need to have a little bit of a play around with it, but don't be scared of it. I think that's the main thing. You know, because you can like tear it and things like that, and it gives you such a lovely finish too. There's loads you can do with it. We'll have to have get a Technique Tuesday booked in.
Oh, definitely. That would be really useful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Definitely. So then we can add our topper down here as well, and then I've also got some extra sentiments. I've got wishing you lots of luck, and then just an extra little button sentiment there. So oh no, that's where I'm gonna put my foil card. Let's cut this out. Just gonna whiz this middle topper out, obviously keeping that frame because it's a full mirror foil gorgeousness frame.
But you're not going to use it on this.
Not going to use it on this card.
So you could use it with your paper pad, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
you could use it with your parchment.
Else.
If you framed one of your like florals with this, that would look so nice. So I always keep these ones because they're like the best ones for me. So pop that to one side, and then we're going to bring in a little bit of this foil card. So we're going to add this frame on to here, and again we're going to go foam pads for this.
Melanie said, yes please, need ideas to use my parchment.
Yeah, we can probably sort that.
And I think it's, especially with the parchment, sometimes we do sort of patterned one and then sometimes we do imagery ones, don't we? So I think it'd be nice to techniques of how to use both of those.
Definitely. Okay, so we're just going to add the frame onto the foil card, and I'm just going to really bring it up as close to the edge as I can so that I'm kind of not wasting any of it. And then I'm just going to trim around like that, and then we can just drop that back in the middle there, and I'm going to double up this one as well so it really stands off from that beautiful background. Oops. So it's just like a little hint of that foil card.
It's really nice, isn't it? Because you don't need to use a lot. So.
No, it's gorgeous. So I want that to sit on here, so I'm going to go with foam pads. Let me have a look, kind of like here. I'll pop another one there, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of tape runner across the border so it sticks to that as well. So just bringing that down on there, and then we can just add these little bits and pieces. Let's have a look if we've got some smaller sentiments. We've got wishing you lots of luck on this sentiments. We've got so many different sentiments in here, but obviously you can bring your dies in and your essential book if you wanted something else. So we'll just pop that on.
Yeah, because the colours of the adorable scorable in the sentiment book will match with these
perfectly,
as well, won't they?
yeah. And then I'm going to go and add some of these blues down in this bottom corner, just this one, because then it kind of balances out with the sentiment that we've got over in the other corner. And then again, just to finish off, I'm going to go with my insert. I'm being quite jazzy. I've got some mirror card on here.
Nice.
I know, right? I mean, it is affordable, so you can do this.
And that's what I say, because it all works so perfectly together, you can just use a bit of everything, isn't it?
Definitely. And this, again, I'm going to pop it on the back because we've got that cardstock on the inside. I'm going to add this to the reverse of the card. So again, once this is kind of stood up on the fireplace, I don't know about anyone else, but I always have a nose to hear the cards are from when I go to someone's house. So it's nice to just be able to just kind of turn it around without opening up all the card and stuff, especially if you've got some workings on the inside.
Yes.
It kind of just helps hide that a little bit. There we go. It's just so pretty, isn't it?
Stunning. It's just gorgeous. I love that the slight foiling on that beyond the topper, isn't it? Stands out, but with that parchment as well.
It's lovely,
absolutely
isn't it?
stunning, and just love the colours of it. Melanie said the colours in this card are beautiful.
Aren't they? Yeah.
Stunning card, Anne-Marie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely. You are going to make the most amazing cards with this collection because it is just stunning. So, Win It Weekly reminder, we'll announce the winner at the end of today's show, but you still have got time to enter. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question, which is, what year did Super Mario make his first appearance in a video game? Is it A, 1981, B, 1978, or is it C, 1985? And you will be in with a chance. 3 lucky winners are going to win these Moonstone dies, their beautiful background panels collection. All 3 of those worth £44.97. So not long left, so make sure you get your answers into that. So we've seen it being used in the demonstrations. Now we have to see it in real life because, look.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
A gorgeous, there we go, we'll put it that way. A gorgeous mirror selection. So you are getting 8 different colours in here. 2 of each, £8.99 or £8.09 for Diamond Club members. And you can see, you know the quality of our mirror here at Hunky Dory. The colours are going to work perfectly with this collection, but also other collections that you've got as well. Got the gorgeous sort of the pink tones there. That's like your sort of lavender lilac.
Yeah.
It always depends on the light that you look at it, doesn't it?
it?
And what you put with it. All of the gorgeous shades. And you can see the demonstration Anne-Marie just did where putting the insert onto the mirror just really lifts it and just adds that extra special element to your card. So these are the 8 different colours that you are going to get, 2 of each. So 16 sheets in total. So that is the Painted Petals mirror selection. Definitely need to get that one. Next up, again, we've seen it in the demonstrations, is the ribbon selection for your Painted Petals. So specially chosen to coordinate perfectly with this. So you are getting 21 meters, 7 different colorways, 3 of each. And those are the 7 colors that you've got there. And again, just all-round colours that you are going to use for lots of other collections that you've got with us as well. So just to build up your ribbon stash. £9.99 or £8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. And you can see the amount that you get.
Oh,
really
21 metres.
Yeah.
That's tons.
You only need to use a small amount, don't you, to put a ribbon onto there or to wrap it around your card. So a really lovely extra to add to this collection of Painted Petals. So that is your ribbon. And then last but definitely not least, our Gemstones collection. 480 pearl gemstones you are getting here. 3 different sizes, and you are getting them in 4 different colorways. So you've got your pink, purple, green and your blue. So if we just have a look, you can see, so within each one you've got 4 different sort of colour tones in there, and then the 3 different sizes. So those are your brilliant blues. You've then got your glamorous greens there, and again all of these shades are going to work perfectly with this. You've then got your purple passion. Just trying to work out what that one was going to be then. And then lastly, pearly pinks there. So 480 gemstones, your 4 packs there, £9.99 or £8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. Again, perfect for the Painted Petals collection, but just again to build up your stash of pearls as well. You're going to be able to use them with lots of other things. But we need to come back to the ultimate collection that we've got on today's show. So here you can see everything that you are going to get within there. So it's got the luxury topper collection. So you've got 4 different designs, 2 of each in the topper sets, the foiled and the printed cardstock. You are also getting your inserts, and lastly your 8x8 paper pad. Getting that ultimate collection is saving you £10, but as you can see on screen, you are also getting a bonus 300 points. So Lisa worked out, if you are a Diamond Club member, buying that ultimate collection is going to get you 404 bonus points.
Wow.
Which is just fantastic. And as I say, you get that paper pad within there as well. So let's have a look at some more of the cards. We've got so many because you can always tell how much people have enjoyed working with the collection. Gorgeous one there of an Easel card. Oh, I like this one. Here we've got that twisted easel, and the cardstock has been fussy cut, so that acts as the stopper there. I'm just building those toppers up on the front there with the sentiment. And then going all out with your 8x8s. So then, really good if you don't want to cut into the paper.
Oh, definitely.
Onto the background there, and then just having that panel on the front there to hold your topper and your sentiment. So another idea for your paper pad. This one, love the use of all the silver mirror on there just to mat and layer all of that cardstock there. Stunning colours.
Oh, I love that one with the torn
Gorgeous,
parchment.
isn't it? So that one is just trimming that cardstock down and scoring it, so you sort of create those panels at the side there, and then you've got that strip of that sort of torn parchment there behind that topper as well, using lots of those sort of little toppers on here and the sentiments as well, and then bringing that ribbon in behind that one with your gemstones on as well. These really do showcase all of the different types of cards you come at. Again, much smaller card, but still has real impact, doesn't it?
Yeah,
think how many of those you could make with this collection.
Tons.
Definitely with the paper pad as well. And then going back to a larger 8x8 one. But still just using one of the smaller toppers on there. And then just creating that frame with the papers from the pad. Stunning samples, absolutely loved all of those. So make sure you get hold of this collection. Now, we've got another winning, what do we call it, challenge in March. Not only is one lucky person going to win all of the cards that we make here on the shows during March, another winner is going to win a selection of scrapbook pages that we are doing throughout this month. So each of the demonstrators are going to be able to have the opportunity to make at least one scrapbook page. Thank you, Lisa. So here are the first two that we've done. This was absolutely stunning. So this is the one that Stacey made earlier in the week using the gorgeous new stamps that were released. And those butterflies just... And what we're doing, we're leaving it so you can use these scrapbook pages, so you can add memories, notes, photographs to these as well. And then the one I did, was it last week? No. This one with the Coastal Wishes pocket pads.
It's lovely, that one.
Adding a couple of your holiday photographs in there. So one lucky winner at the end of the month is going to win sort of all of these scrapbook pages. Oh, you also, should we show it as well? So we are doing them 8x8 and using the notebook and journaling paper pad. So whatever's left of this, you will also receive that, and we will make it up so you can keep adding more pages to it, which I think is really nice because if you haven't tried scrapbooking before, it's another brilliant way of using all of that card making stash that you've got as well. So this demo, you do know this, don't you?
Yes. I found this out on Tuesday.
Okay.
Stacey was like, oh, I'm doing a scrapbook page. I was like, oh, what for?
What's this all about?
So yeah, this is the only demo that was unprepared.
Okay.
So I had 2 left over from Hobby Maker yesterday. So I want to use everything. on this.
Okay.
So I'm
Oh,
trying
why
to
not?
use everything. The only thing I've not got on here currently is some of the cardstock from the Topper collection. I've got a topper, I've got paper, I've got mirror, parchment, foil card. I'm going to bring in one of our perfect verses as well. So we're going to,
Oh, nice.
let's see. Okay, so I'm going to start, because I'm going to use the paper as kind of the base, I'm just going to create a mirror background just to give it a little bit of stability. So I'm going to cut this to 8 by 8. So we're going to go with the green as the base.
I think it's a really nice challenge, this is.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have so many different styles
Definitely.
and products used within the pages that we've got.
And I'm going to bring the paper just under 8 1/4. And what I'm going to do is, because I want to cram everything on here, I'm actually going to cut this down so that the Lily of the Valley is just going to kind of be on the edge. I mean, this is what I was saying earlier, that is totally usable on another card.
That's another card, yeah.
So don't be afraid of kind of chopping into them at all. So we're going to have that on there. I'm going to bring a little bit of silver in as well. And I'm going to, what did I cut this to? 1 under 8, 7 3/4. So I'm going to go to there, just to bring in another kind of matten layer to break up the green as well. So that's going to kind of just sit around that edge.
Gorgeous.
That's going to go onto here. So we've got that little pop of green around the very border. Then I'm going to go to my foil card and I'm going to bring this in down this edge. So I'm going to cut it to full 8 first of all. And then we're going to add a little torn edge to this. So I'm going to bring it right over, because we don't need tons, but I'm just going to use our trimmer ruler to give that little torn edge
It's a
finish.
torn straight line, isn't it, when
Yeah.
you do it that way? Yeah.
Yeah, so it still leaves you that kind of little white fluffy edge, but it just makes it straight. So if
Yes,
you're not
yeah.
into kind of tearing, or you do, I mean, you know, how often do you start to tear something and it ends up getting really skinny at one end, it's
Yes,
really
yeah.
wide at the top, it's not really what you're looking for. So I'm going to pop that to one side while we move on to the parchment, because I want to use this frame that we took out earlier.
Oh, brilliant.
So I'm going to add this on with some strips. I've buried everything. I don't know where.
Fiona
they're
says
from.
she's a card maker via scrapbooking.
Oh,
So I think
nice.
there might be a few people like that, isn't there, that start with one of them and sort of...
And scooch over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do both. Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think quite a lot of us have more than one kind of craft, don't we?
Definitely.
I'm taking a big one off there, and I do need a skinnier one. Let me just take that around this frame.
Fiona said, little did I know what I was getting myself into.
Well, this, yeah,
Yeah,
it
and
should
once
come with
you're in-
a warning, shouldn't
Yes.
it, really? Yeah, it's very addictive, for sure.
Oh, no, but it's just the best, isn't
Oh, it's
it?
just so good though, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So good. Okay. So we can pop this on, and we can really kind of frame a section of these florals now as well that we want to. So I'm going to go kind of right in the middle, so we get a little bit of that lovely green foliage at the bottom as well.
And then that'll match perfectly with the background papers, won't
Yeah.
it, and the foil cardstock.
So again, we're just going to trim around here, like that. And then let's bring this back in and see. I think we're done with the trimmer, so I'll pop that out of the way. So we can kind of put this anywhere. I did think about cutting an aperture in the scrapbook page, but is that really random?
No.
You know, so you could kind of see through it.
Oh, nice.
Do you think we could do that?
Yeah. We can do anything.
We're doing it.
Have to.
We're doing
Oh,
it.
look how lovely that looks.
Let's bring in our topper as well, so we can kind of have that down here, maybe pop that up at the top. We've got our sentiment that I'm going to use as well, so we will trim that down, and I'm going to trim it quite tight. So I'll just taken out of the sheet first of all, and then I can just tighten that up.
What does it say, the sentiment?
Every love story is special, but ours is my favourite. So like one of the sentiments that we've actually got in the kit, but that was a pink one.
Oh, okay.
So same kind of sentiment, but we can make it match and do it with the greens. So just really tighten that up, and then I'll just go for a little, I'm going to go silver just to kind of mat and layer this onto. So we'll just leave a little edge all the way around, and then just trim that down.
This is going to be such a lovely prize to win.
Isn't it?
I know.
So we can kind of pop that down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick everything down, and then I'm going to cut this with a die so it's nice and neat on the back,
Yes,
rather than
yeah.
kind of freehand it. So that anyone that does get this home, when they do, it doesn't look like I've cut it with my feet. So we'll add this on first. Again, I've been quite extravagant with the mirror because you're not going to see this much of the silver. You could have trimmed that down. So you're only actually using what you need.
But then again, I suppose as a scrapbook page, it's
going
nice
to give
to
it
have
that stability.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So we're just going to bring in that and have that gorgeous little pop of silver around there. And then we'll add this on this side. And I love that this kind of just goes top to bottom. So those mirror layers just look like they kind of come out from there. And then I don't know if we've got any circles in here. We might have to grab.
I can go and run and get mine if you need.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go and get them?
Yeah, because I'm sure we've got ovals. Oh, not oval. I thought it was an Easter egg then. But it was an oval. So just so it's nice and neat, we will cut it out with one of our dies. What I'm going to do as well is just cut some little sections that you can add some photos into. Have you organised?
A little bit. We're not quite there.
Not quite
Is that
there.
one going to be big enough?
I don't know. Let me have a look. Oh, you're so organised. Oh, I think it is just... Yeah, that's spot on.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Oh, Amy, I've messed them up. Oh, I can't put them back in, Amy.
I'll do it.
So I'm going to add that onto here. Now we are going to be going through Adorable Scorable, a paper and 2 pieces of mirror, so we might have to go through more than once. So let's get a little bit of tape just to hold that in place. I think it will look quite nice actually. As a, you know, as you turn the page and you can kind of see through.
Yes, yeah.
It's going to look really nice. I'm going to pop that a little bit on this inside edge as well. Let's get our plate. So we'll go with that metal shim just to give it a little bit of extra shazam. Oh, they're all higgledy-piggledy here. There we go. Oh, they're just wild. Lisa, can you sort us out?
What do we need? A metal one?
Yeah,
Definitely the metal one, yeah.
It's getting out of hand. It's uncontrollable.
Well, we seem to forget as soon as we walk.
And
I
it's
know.
so loud when it comes out,
I know.
isn't it? It like
proper,
cracks,
like,
and
cracks
yeah.
and creaks, doesn't it? Right, let's move it down a bit so I can reach. I feel like it's gonna like, there you go. Oh, it's
That's almost done it,
almost
hasn't it?
done. We might be able to just run around that with the craft knife. What it has done though is really kind of curved it all up as well. So let's grab that off there. I'm going to give you that back.
Thank
It's no longer my responsibility. Take the tape off. Yeah, it's almost done that. And then let's just run around with our craft knife. We've got that shape there now, so it's not going to look like I've cut it with my feet. it's just that last little bit of mirror. It's not gone all the way through. It's where obviously the foil is, the foil cardstock, because it's got a little bit more weight to it. There we go. Just tidy that bit up. Just give it all a little bit of a straighten out. It's gone so curvy. And then we can pop that up there. Oh, it's going to look lovely.
So good.
So just take that around the edge and lay that back in. Neat. Okay, so we've got our topper. We've got our little sentiment. Do I have to put a space for photos, or compete? No, because I quite like that. I'm going to bring a bit of ribbon in as well. So I'm going to bring in the green. I think.
That looks nice,
it's
isn't it?
nice,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. I should have done this before though, because I wanted to kind of wrap it around. Don't laugh. We might not be able to do that. I know what we can do.
You could wrap it around, and then have you stuck it to like one of the journaling pages?
No.
You could sandwich it between journaling pages, and the back of it can still be used.
I know, but then we'd have to do the aperture
Do you want
again.
to see through aperture?
It's alright, don't worry. I've got a plan. We're going to bring the ribbon in. Do not panic. We're just going to add some like little loops instead. So I'm just going to cut 3 of these like this. I'm going to shimmy stuff up a little bit. I'm going to get my red liner on here. Probably more than we need there, but just in case, we're going to just give these like a little loop like this. So we still have the texture of the ribbon, but it's not a bow, it's not a thingy, it's just something a little bit different. I'll just bring that one over a little bit. Cute.
Oh, it looks nice, yeah.
And then just sandwich that in, because I want to stick this on my foam pads, so that just makes sure that that's not all sticky. And again, we can pop this in place, bring that down into this corner. We'll add, I quite like that overlapping. Pop this on. And then I feel like we need something at the top. We can maybe, it's bugging me that it's gone so curly through the die cutting machine.
We'll flatten out, we'll put it...
Oh, I know, we'll put some pearls on. Some pearls. And then I think we're good. I think we've used everything apart from some of the cardstock from the Topper collection. And I'm going to put these around this frame. And I'm going to go with a little graduation of all 4 colours.
They all go perfectly as well, don't they? There is all 4 colours of those greens in there, yeah.
Yeah, it just works, doesn't it? Just bring those out a smidge. Oh, why are you not sticking? Why is it being so pesky? There we go. I think I'm done.
Gorgeous. I love that aperture as well, having that sort of see-through element to it as well,
gorgeous,
isn't
isn't
it?
it? Love.
Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
somebody is going to be in with a chance to win that. We will put it with the other 2 pages, and I'm sure there'll be another scrapbook page done by somebody next week.
Still got another couple of weeks.
I know, exciting.
2 next week and 2 the week after.
Ooh,
Oh wow, okay, so we've got
it's gonna be
another
fab.
4 scrapbook pages to look forward to.
Oh, it's going to
with
look
products.
amazing.
That'll look really good, so stay tuned for all of those. Next up, Win It Weekly. All you needed to do to win be in with a chance to win the gorgeous Moonstone Die Beautiful Background Panel Collection is answer the following question. What year did Super Mario make his first appearance in a video game? Was it A, 1981, B, 1978, or was it C, 1985? The answer, it was A, 1981.
I thought it was.
And Dan did say this yesterday on the show. He made his first appearance in the 1981 pioneering Nintendo arcade game Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
That was what Dan said yesterday, wasn't it?
I thought he was from
Mario's
that.
character was called Jumpman, and he was a carpenter rather than a plumber.
Oh.
So the answer was A, 1981. Have we got 3 lucky winners?
What are you doing, Dee?
And here they are. So we have got Kathy Stowe, Lisa, Lola and Samantha Butler. Congratulations to you 3. You have all won those gorgeous Moonstone dies. If you just drop us a message and we can get those sent out to you. Well done. And nice prizes, aren't they? They're going to work with so many different things. Next up though, we've got Spin the Wheel. So we want you to answer the following question. If you could teleport anywhere in the world, so present date needs to be instantly, where's the first place you'd go? So if you could teleport anywhere in the world instantly, where's the first place you'd go? So let's see what the winner will receive, and then we will have a look at some of your answers. What's that one on?
Oh, we don't have any purple ones left, I don't think, Lisa.
Oh.
Push it over to concept card then.
There we go. So it is a concept card kit of your choice. So please have a think about which one you would like. What's
There
your...
was a new one yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was, wasn't there?
So you might want the Delightful Golden Oldies.
Yeah, or you
which
might
is
want the
super cute.
terrariums back in stock soon.
Yeah.
Have we got a date?
Next week.
Next week for the terrariums.
Yeah.
So you might want to wait. Okay, what's your answer, Anne-Marie?
Just anywhere that's sunny, warm, and has a beach right now. I'd love that.
Yes.
I don't mind where, as long as it's just sunny.
Warm and sunny.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I still fancy America,
Yeah.
like New York,
Yeah. Yeah.
somewhere like that. But I think that'd be really nice to do at Christmas.
Yeah.
Although it's really cold, isn't it? But yeah, other than that, definitely somewhere just really hot.
Yeah.
Where you can just lie by the pool, read a book, a
cocktails.
couple of magazines.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's just go.
Now, come on, let's go. Or a cruise. Talked a lot about cruises this week. I was chatting to somebody at Hobby Maker about them. Like a cruise.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'd feel about a cruise.
Crafting cruise
Yeah, crafting cruise is a bit different.
is a perfect combination, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Around the Caribbean, that'll do.
Yeah.
Card making around the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's where I'd like to be. What about you, Lisa?
I'm torn between 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Depending on time of day, sunset or sunrise.
Okay.
Straight to the top of the Empire State Building.
For when?
Either of those.
Either.
Either.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Either. Or just general Disney World. Like, I will go to Disney World one day. If I could just teleport there, that'd be great.
That would be nice.
Orlando.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be happy with Paris. Either or.
Amy's going next month.
I
Everybody
am.
seems to be going.
I'm so excited. I'm seeing Alfie Bow and Mickey Mouse in the space of a week. Could my life get any better?
What a combo.
I know, yeah. So, what are some of the answers we've got? Oh, Australia, another place I would love to go.
I would, but the length of the flight just really puts me off. And Mark's brother's in Australia, so yeah, I would, if I could teleport there.
And I think if you went for like 2-3 weeks, it's
Yeah.
worth doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada.
Oh, nice.
My daughter would love to go to Canada, yeah. Malta, Disney World. Somewhere warm like the Maldives.
Yeah.
Yeah. South Africa Safari.
Oh, nice.
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
North Pole to see the penguins and the Northern Lights. And Claire Alcock says the Hunky Dory Warehouse.
I would have really liked to have just teleported here last night.
Yes. I wasn't going to discuss it. I thought let's not mention
Yeah.
journeys.
That would be incredible, wouldn't it? If you could
M6
just teleport
closures.
over
Yeah.
the M6.
Yes.
It would be ace.
Yeah, finish at Hobby Maker and be
Yeah.
home in your pyjamas.
Yeah.
So how many hours did you do on the motorway yesterday?
Nearly 7 hours. Nearly 7 hours yesterday.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. It's longer than I was in the studios for.
When you messaged me, I could feel the pain.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, horrible. Somerset for a slower pace in life and more time to craft.
Nice.
Few people want to come to the Hunky Dory warehouse.
We best get that teleporter fixed then.
I know, yeah.
It's broken right now.
London, Barbados, so many lovely places that people want to go to. Lisa, have we got a winner?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Not very convincing, was it? Who, sorry?
Liz Mills on Facebook.
Liz Mills on Facebook.
She said San Francisco.
Oh.
San Francisco.
Yeah, we love San Fran.
You went recently,
Yeah,
didn't you?
we went in November. It's absolutely amazing.
Definitely worth going
Yeah,
to.
and I'd definitely go back because we didn't have very long there at all.
Yeah.
There's so much that we just didn't get to see. It was just incredible.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Go.
But we'll get back to work.
Yeah.
So if you let us know, have a look on the website, choose the concept card kit that you want, and send us a message and we will get that sent out to you. Next up on Hobby Maker, Pauline will be there on Sunday. Join her at 3 p.m. with brand new Whopper topper pads, and they are gorgeous,
So
aren't
nice.
they?
Yeah.
Really lovely. 5 p.m. with another new launch, Trim Me insert pads. And then at 7 p.m. for a roundup of all the best sellers from Hobby Maker birthday celebration. So do they end Sunday?
Yes.
Hobby Maker's birthday ends on Sunday. So catch Pauline for those 3 shows on Sunday. Next up here on Hunky Dory TV, it doesn't say who it is.
Oh, he's changed it up. This is why.
Okay.
Surprise.
Be a nice
It's
surprise.
me and you.
Is it?
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan.
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan yesterday.
Yeah, he switched it this morning.
Ah.
And do you know why? Do they know what's coming, Lee?
And he doesn't even say what's going to be
Okay.
on.
So we'll tell you on Monday why Dan didn't do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So it's me and you.
Come back and join myself and Anne-Marie on Monday. It says with a fabulous new launch of something. I'm yet to find out, but we will find out together on Monday. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great weekend and we'll see you back here at 10 a.m. on Monday.